What are you? Yeah, like, what are you? No, like, what are you? Yeah, I get this question a lot. So do many other people, especially ones that don't look like they specifically fit into one ethnic category. I live on Maui and I encounter a lot of people, tourists specifically, because I work as a naturalist on a boat where I take tourists out and teach them about the ocean, like multiple trips a day, full boat. I get this question so much, but even before being out here, like, this has always been a question, and it is a loaded one. What are you? That is such a loaded question. A human, a woman, a multidimensional being, stardust, encapsulated into molecules that make me look like I'm real, but actually I'm kind of a hologram. To answer the more specific question of what are you, as in bloodline, racial ethnicity, that realm, I got one of these. Yeah. I'm gonna do a spit test. I'm gonna put my spit in a little vial and then not open the results until I'm back on camera, and it'll just be the official announcement of what am I. I have a clue of what I am. Okay, the first step is to activate my tube with my phone that is somewhere in my van. You'd think in this tiny space it would be hard to lose things. Ah. And there, Mr. Rabbit. It wants me to download an app. My phone is full and I barely have service where I'm at. I'm camping at a beach right now and like you're not downloading apps right now. So we'll move on to step number 2. Spit in the tube. Fill the tube with saliva to the black wavy line. We're getting close. I'm really looking forward to putting together the montage of me like spitting over and over again. Replace the funnel with the cap. Tighten and release stabilizing fluid. Oh, there it goes. Shake the tube for at least 5 seconds. Place the tube in the collection bag. Mail in your sample. 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks? You know, I ordered this like over a month ago, probably like 2 months ago, and they give you like a month free trial of like the Ancestry whatever, and like I've been just sitting on this test because I've been like, I don't know, doing other stuff, and then my free trial expired and now I'm like subscribing to this Ancestry thing that now I'll have to keep subscribing to for the 6 to 8 weeks. I don't know, whatever. It says to mail it with the prepaid return address, but I don't see one here, so it must be part of the whole like app thing, so I'll go check that out at Starbucks. I went into Starbucks and did some research, and it turns out the return address label is just already on the box, so let's go send it. Hey guys, it's been a while. It's been like 4 or 5 weeks. And the results are in. I'll be using my iPad to look at the results, so here's the screen I'm seeing. The moment you've waited for. Okay, we're in. Why am I like kind of nervous? I already know what it's gonna say. Why am I like gonna find out I'm adopted or something? Oh my gosh, they totally spoiled it already in this little origins part. Okay. We'll just start. Discover your origins. We'll start there. See what the blood is. And then we'll look at their like traits. I think they have like health stuff. Wow! Wow, this is like already a lot. Okay, what if we turn it, oops, sideways? No. I don't know how to even begin to digest all of this. So we've got the map. I don't have any like American, I mean the first, I'm just like, you know, we'll just go on the little side tab and work our way down the list. Starting with the Philippines, which, to be completely honest, of all of my ancestry, the only thing I've ever been certain of in my life is that I'm part Filipino. Because you know how all like European, like white people, like will always be rattling off so many different things that they are. It's like anyone who has red hair automatically is like, I'm Irish, you know, that type of stuff. So I've always questioned, I mean, my last name is Eichenberger, so like, okay, there's probably German in there. But other than that, this is all news to me. Okay, top of the list, we'll start. Northern Philippines, Central and Southern Luzon. Oh, so that's a community. Oh, this is gonna get pretty detailed. Also found in Indonesia, Madagascar, and Malaysia. The Filipino part of me is from Central and Southern Luzon. I mean, this map checks out because my grandma is from Manila. Nana Luchi, shout out to her. She's a legend. Legend. I want to go to the Philippines so bad. That's totally like the next big trip I go on is gonna be to the Philippines. I want to get in the water there. It's supposed to be the most biodiverse coral reef ecosystems on the planet, I'm pretty sure. Maybe second. It's up there in the top 2. I know that. And if you guys aren't aware, I am a marine biologist. That's pretty much why I live in Maui. I'm obsessed with the ocean. Okay, Scotland. I've never thought about being Scottish. But it makes sense, you know? I visited Scotland one time. It was a long time ago. I was on like a trip to Europe. I actually vlogged it and it's probably so embarrassing. You know, actually, that vlog might be the most viewed video on this channel, which this channel went into the archives for a long time. But it was actually my first YouTube channel, and there's a lot of videos that are privated because they didn't age well. Nope. So I'm actually almost as much Scottish as I am Filipino. That's wild. Love that. I'm gonna watch Brave later. England and Northwestern Europe. You know, this I kind of assumed because I feel like that just makes sense. Which I've went to London also. Loved the vibe. It wouldn't be as enjoyable now that I can't have gluten though. Because I feel like a lot of the vibe I liked there was like the high tea and the pastry shops. And now, yeah. Can't eat those. I'll get a bunch of pimples. Speaking of me getting pimples from gluten, I'm pretty sure when I filmed the front half of this video of me like doing the spit and stuff, I was broken out from drinking a martini. I thought martinis were gin. Apparently they're sometimes vodka, and sometimes vodka is made with wheat and your girl found out the hard way. That sucked. But I think we're back to being like pretty smooth now. Still recovering, but smoother. Alright, Ireland. As I'm looking at Ireland, I'm realizing that I really barely have any German in me. That's crazy because I stay telling people that I have a lot of German, and I have assumed that because of my name. I've been lying for a long time. Which the Irish is really low too. I thought that on my mom's side there was a lot of Irish, because everyone just said there was. I don't know, I just believed everyone. You know, it's actually because my grandma Jean had red hair, and I feel like I remember her saying stuff like, "Kiss me, I'm Irish," or earlier when I said, you know how there's like people who have red hair and so they're automatically like, "I'm Irish." Yeah, totally just talking about my own family. This is so fun. I like this. I mean, who knows how accurate this stuff is. I literally just sent them a little spit. But Germanic Europe, Sweden and Denmark, Wales. I thought Wales was just like Britain, but it's curious to me that they put that as its own separate little thing. Oh, I see. Okay, so Wales was like its own little separate thing, because it was like a Celtic colony. Yeah, don't mind the road noise. Jewish? What? That's definitely news to me. Norway. Wow, Norway is known for their seafaring peoples. Maybe that's why I'm such good boat crew. I literally spend so much time on boats doing my job. Mostly I sail lately. We just like go look at whales and dolphins and go snorkeling, catch sunset. Baltics. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Sardinia, Italy. I had never even heard of this place, and now I want to visit. My van channel's getting actually really close to being monetized. Like, honestly, by the time I post this video, it'll probably be monetized. That's how close. As soon as those YouTube checks start coming in, I'm going on so many trips. Cameroon, Congo, and Western Bantu peoples. 1%. Could be 0%, and I do believe in evolution and that everyone started in Africa and spread out, so I would assume this is all like carried from my deep ancestry. And lastly, the Western Philippines, 1%. Oh, when I go down to communities, there's 3 communities that they found in my blood. The central and southern Luzon part, upper Midwest and western US settlers. Well, this checks out because the area that it's like green, I think that is kind of where my mom came from. Like Northern California is where she was born. And I don't want to say it on YouTube. I don't want to give you guys too much of my personal info. I'll just show you my complete genetic breakdown. Yeah. And tell you my lesson. I've shared enough. Okay, now let's look at the traits section. They're just roasting me right off the bat. Unlikely to get stronger easily. I don't know how true that is. I actually do have a little bit of like cut. Okay. That's enough of that. Full facial hair. Not a nap taker. Guys, these are so fake. This is all made up. all in all, this was a really cool thing, a really cool experiment. It actually did tell me something I didn't know, which is that I'm very Scottish. If any of you have gotten an ancestry test, let me know in the comments if your trait section was at all accurate, because mine was not. I'll put a link to the ancestry test in the description if you want to order one and try it. But yeah, thanks for watching. You're beginning to feel very relaxed, maybe even a little bit sleepy. After watching this video clip, you're gonna become my biggest fan, and you're gonna have the sudden urge to go check out my website, where you can find all of the amazing vibes that I have to offer. Now, once I snap my fingers, you're gonna forget that you watched this clip at all. And if anyone asks you about it, you're just gonna answer, I don't know, baby.